guys, it's Bro You Whack, and I just woke up to the glorious news that Sigma is finally live on PTR. Now, just a disclaimer, this is only on PC PTR, not on console, so I have to just make sure that everybody is aware of that. But today,
think you understand the gravity of this situation.
Today, what we're going to be doing is looking at all of his abilities. I just figured I would showcase all the things that you might care about, and oh, it's like he's playing his little piano and there's no gold gun. So anybody that cares about his items, well, there really isn't anything on PTR. It's just that one skin, one highlight intro. But what we care about is this young man, not young man's actually, old man's ability, which I actually saw a couple abilities on PTR, not on PTR, on Seagull's stream. So what he's going to be having is hyper spears, orbs, where he throws it and bounces it. But rather than just talking about it, let's just show you. So let's see how this goes. Oh, okay. Okay, so they're high damage because I'm getting headshots, but let's see if they do. It looks like they do the same damage whether it's on the body or a head. So hold on a second. Okay, so there's actually a range, so you can't just toss them either. So you can see that there is a slight explosion. So this kind of reminds me of like Roadhog's right click or a secondary form of fire, where you have that little sweet spot where you get the explosion. Let's see if I can find that sweet spot. Oh, and they do bounce too. So okay, so let's see that. Let's see that. I'm pretty sure they do the same damage whether it's a headshot or not. Yep, they pretty much do the same damage. That's really cool. So, yeah, it's not the highest damage primary from fire, and hopefully it's not too loud, but I'm sure you don't care about my commentary. You care about the game sound. So, the primary form of fire is very straightforward, but his secondary form of fire, which isn't even a secondary form of fire, it's just his right click, is gonna be a barrier, but you can do it at any time. Wait a sec, where'd it go? Oh, there it went. So you actually have to hold it to deploy it, and you do have like a limit on where you can. Wait a second. No, you don't. Where's it going? I'm just holding it down, and it's going away. Come back to me. All right. Well, hopefully that protects us all the way there. I thought there was a limit just because of the placements of the shield. So if I were just to click it, it doesn't go anywhere. But if I hold it for like a slight, like nanosecond, a millisecond word to dashy, it does go out. But you can just toss it. Hold on. You can just toss it as far as you want and block the ulting Pharah, block the ulting McCree, and then just like hit them. I actually kind of like that you don't have any extra damage for a headshot, because you guys know me and my bad aim. It's not that good. So that's going to be helpful. But before we look at the other abilities, I think it's time. And I'm going to be extra quiet here because this is going to be really, really cool. That's cool, huh? It plays the piano song from the origin story. I almost said cinematic. It's not a cinematic. It's an origin story. That's pretty sick, huh? I'm actually glad that it's very, very loud right now. Overbearing, it might be, to be able to show you the ultimate, show you the song. So what that basically does is that you're able to, well, bring people up, as you saw with that bot, but you're able to slam them down, kind of like Doomfist's ult. That's the only thing I can really relate it to. But let me show you the shift ability. Well, first I have to come over here for the shift ability. So what this does, this is somewhat confusing. I'm going to have to actually explain this because some people might get the wrong idea of what it does. So once you shift, it pretty much eats bullets and it transfers it as temporary shield. You can see in the bottom left hand corner that dark blue shield, and it just goes away. That's exactly like how Lucio's shield works from his ultimate, as terms of the temporariness. But you might think that this is just like Diva's DM, where it can eat the bullets. Yes and no, because you're just absorbing the damage coming towards you. So it eats the bullets, but it won't eat ultimates like a Zarya grab. So even though Zarya's grab is going to come towards you and you want to use the shift and thinking that it will disappear, it won't disappear. It'll just absorb the damage that it will do, which is like 1 HP damage. This is just supposed to transfer it to a temporary shield. The damage side. So stuff like a Junkrat Riptire, or what else is can get eaten, or a Symmetra ball. That's not a good example, but the Zarya grab is the best example that I can do that. It will still happen, it just will not go away. But now let's look at his E abilities. So this is a rock. basically I'm rock, cause like, or Groot, or that was a terrible meme, but you just send like a rock ball and it boops them, and that's how much damage it does. So it doesn't do a lot of damage, just like his whole entire hero kit. His kit isn't necessarily supposed to be a team wiping hero, it's supposed to be a more team-oriented hero. As you can tell by the shield placement, you can place it wherever, and that's where the Great Sigma mains and the Godlike Sigma mains are going to be separated from the use of the shield, but also just the combinations of his orb and then the big rock is going to be really good. So it's really going to be a combination of everything in any kind of situation. Like if they have Zarya grab, the Great Sigma mains are going to stand out from the Godlike Sigma mains because they're not only going to be able to do a lot of damage, but also eat a lot of the damage that would otherwise not be there. Get out of my face. That otherwise wouldn't be there if Sigma wasn't on the field. So let me, enough talking, let me just show you the ultimate one more time, because that's what a lot of people are here for. So, and this is the only time where you're able to like go anywhere above the ground. Let me just show you one more time. So you can go as high as you want, only during your ultimate. Oh my god, that's so sick. And then you just drop on the ground like that. You are not able to get on high ground any other way except for when you're ulting, but you do have a cool little ability. That's not necessarily an ability, but it's the only other floating hero. This man, first of all, isn't wearing any Yeezys, and he's floating. So there's no footsteps with this dude. So this is the second floating hero, so I'm fully expecting a bunch of people with signs at the Overwatch League to be saying, make Sigma walk, not float, he's already floated. Make Sigma walk, make him fly, do this, do that. I can't wait to see the sign that they're gonna do. But again, I want to show you the primary form of fire where you're able to like bounce it on the wall. Again, a cool thing, well, not a cool thing, it's just a whatever thing, is that you don't do any headshot damage. Or maybe I'm just missing. Let me actually just, here, let me see. Yep, you don't do any extra damage up close, I don't think. Hold on a second, maybe you do. Let me see. Come back, please. Do you do any extra damage being up close? No, you don't. Okay, I was tricking myself there for a second. I just want to showcase everything. This is my first time doing this, and I think I'm doing a pretty good job at showcasing what Sigma. Okay, well, it does have a little arc. Same with the balls. It's not a straight fire. It has a slight little arc like here. I'm gonna try to aim for that orange, and it's gonna hit like the bottom. So you see, there's a slight little arc, so it won't be as accurate as, say, a hit scan, and it's a projectile here, which I absolutely love. I love Mei. Anyway, and that's basically Sigma. I'm really interested in seeing how his left shift ability is going to transfer in game, if it's going to be broken. Everything else seems pretty underpowered, I'm not going to lie, but hey, that means that people won't be crying saying they'll be overpowered. Yeah, the Sigma mains that are able to combine things like the primary and the E ability, which I just have on my mouse button, is gonna make it look like it is overpowered. But this is gonna be really cool because there is no limit besides the health bar for the shield, so you can really put this anywhere. Whereas Orisa, you have to wait. So finally, we have a shield tank that I might be good at. All right, let's look at the ultimate one more time. Come on. I wonder what he says. He is a Dutch hero. I'm trying to give you all the information that I learned from the stream. He is a Dutch hero, so I don't know if Dutch are mad scientists to begin with, but the first Dutch hero, that's also a cool thing. But is there anything else? Like, is there...
I don't think you understand the gravity of this situation.
Let's see how he waves hello.
Hello. Hello. Hello.
Can you say hello, or is there anything like in Dutch, or... This is what people are going to spam in-game.
Understood. I require healing.
Okay, he yells, I require healing, not just I need healing.
Need healing.
Okay, maybe he does say I need healing.
I require healing.
And that's about it. So Anyway, guys, that is Sigma. Is there anything else I need to show you guys? I don't think so. Man, I can't wait to try this in-game. So anyway, guys, I love you guys. Thank you guys for watching. Please let me know what you think about Sigma. I truly do feel like his toolkit on the surface is going to be somewhat underpowered, as you can see just in the training bots. Usually when heroes come onto practice range, or just come onto servers, I go into practice range, and they're just wrecking all these training bots. But here, I'm not seeing that. I'm not really seeing. He's a good hero. I'm not saying he's bad, but I really do feel like the godlike Sigma mains are going to come out because there is such a high skill gap. Let me see if I can pull up one thing. So these are all his abilities: Exceration, experimental barrier, kinetic grass, oh my god, and then gravitic flukes and hyperspheres. That's everything. He's a 3-star rating. Yikes, I don't know about that one, Chief. But anyway, guys, I love you guys. Thank you guys for watching. More Sigma gameplay to come. I will be streaming Sigma. If you're watching this video, I'll probably be live on Twitch. I love you guys, and bye.